Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long. And it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started. And we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the great... It's one! Marvellous goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That was easy, almost too easy. Messi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them. Barcelona take the early advantage. And it's Rakitic. It's come loose. A real chance and a real let-off. Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. Rakitic. It's Kane! They've done it! He came, he saw, he delivered. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. And here's Messi. Rakitic. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's from Mario. He's off on a marauding run. Savage goes looking. Now it's Kane. And it's Neymar. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kane, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi looks to dink one in. Iniesta. Vieira really struggling to influence the game. Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Toni Kroos. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nicely measured pass. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only. He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Roberto Carlos plays it over to the other flank. He's got options out wide. Messi, good challenge, he just stood firm. And we've reached half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Already up and running for the second half, and the finish! Ronaldinho drives it forward. Romario can't get the better of his opposite number, and it's Salah. And here's Kane, and here's Neymar. Good clearance and very necessary. Neymar. Chance! Oh, that was close. Barcelona are making a change now. I've managed to get it away. Mohamed Salah. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Van Dijk cuts it out. Gets away from his opponent. Neymar.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Salah. Vieira. Tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar. Neymar switches it towards the other side. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's got through. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Neymar. And here's Messi. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Roberto Carlos. De Ligt. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Barcelona go in search of their winner. The less said about that pass, the better. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your final thoughts, Jim? welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue, and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And already we're underway here. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Malcolm gets up to head it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Mane, Lukaku, and here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne not easily shrugged off the ball. Played out to the right. Going through. And here's Iniesta. Chiellini gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Mane. De Bruyne. Marcos Alonso plays it in. Stefan Savic. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing. But instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to
Kane! Crowd, how close that was.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Chiellini does well there, alert. Beckham. De Bruyne. Marcos Alonso battles to win it back. And here's Lukaku. And it's Beckham. He's had a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
What a ball this has turned out to be! He's gone for it! Marvellous goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting, the character who was simply switched on
was perfect. The invitation was there for him. Response absolutely clinical.
Kane Campaign is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Beckham. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Now it's Kane. It's Salah! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's got through. Going for goal. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Good save. He got a decent fist on that.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Now it's Lukaku. The Tongan sticks in a foot to win it back. Tony Kroos. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend.
Tries a shot! And in it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's had and the shot! They are rampant! And look who scored! It is the headline maker writing yet another new headline. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Neymar. Chiellini. Kimpembe. Ndidi. De Bruyne. Cristiano Ronaldo. In with the challenge. Done very well to intervene. He's got away. Surely. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball. This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him. Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Well, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters, across the field it goes. It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi.